Om Shri Sai Ram. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to this final concluding episode on the beautiful, divine and unforgettable journey to Hadshi and Mumbai along with Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba in the October and November of 2009. It has been quite a while since the previous episode was released. I hope you have had a look at it, and I really hope that you have been following this entire series because it has been my heartfelt efforts to try to grant everybody an experience of how it feels to travel along with Swami. It has taken me so much time to record this final episode because we don't want good things in life to come to an end, right? Back then, on the 1st of November, it was the same kind of feeling that I had in 2009. I didn't want the Hadshi Mumbai visit to come to an end. And now, I don't want the reliving of that also to come to an end. And that's possibly the reason why this final part has been delayed so much. But then, the story has to be told, life has to go on, and Swami is always with us. In the previous episode, we had stopped at how Swami had blessed the head honchos of many financial institutions, including the Chief Minister and the leader of opposition of Maharashtra. It all happened at Satyadeep in Dharmakshetra, Mumbai. After that, Swami had to travel all the way to Worli. Now you see, because Dharmakshetra is not having the capacity to hold the number of devotees and people who want to have darshan of Baba in Mumbai, the organizers had arranged multiple venues spread across this massive city so that people could make it convenient for themselves to come to these different areas and have darshan, and the seating capacity there was also huge. So around 10 o'clock, 10:15 or so, Swami sat in the car and we all got into the bus and we all headed towards Worli. Now, on this journey, we had to go through the newly inaugurated Bandra-Worli Sea Link Road, magnificent engineering marvel, and I was so excited. Back then, it was one of the firsts in India, a road like this, a huge road, a long road over the sea, linking two different parts of Bombay. And as we traveled on it, I felt that this special road has become doubly blessed, triply blessed, multiple blessed because Swami is using it, Swami is traveling on it, and it has got a chance to serve Swami. We soon reached Jamboori Maidan in Worli, huge sprawling ground which was filled and packed to the brim. Devotees had gathered there from hours and they were doing bhajans. And we could feel that, as soon as we were entering, we could feel the level of energy in the ground just explode. Despite them singing for so many hours, when Swami came, my God, from where the energy comes? From Swami only, naturally. He is the generator of energy. And Swami came on stage. All the hands went up. What a beautiful sight it was. The students and the others who were there, along with the entourage, they went to the front of the stage area down to sing bhajans, and a couple of us, Sai Prakash and myself, we went onto the stage because we were the photographers. We were capturing divinity, and grateful to Swami for that beautiful privilege and blessing. So we were taking pictures, and something interesting happened. As I was taking pictures, I saw my father seated in the crowd there, and he got so excited seeing me. He started waving to me and speak of Putra Vatsalyam, attachment to one's son. Oh, I could see it being exhibited in its extreme, and I felt that my father seemed to exhibit more joy at seeing me rather than seeing Swami. That is his love for me, and I miss him so much now that he is physically no longer there. But well, I know that he is at Swami's lotus feet, and Swami's lotus feet are right here with me. The stage had been beautifully decorated. A Sarvadharma symbol was there, made in flowers, the flowers, so many varieties of flowers. It looked so beautiful, and it spoke of the devotional fervor and the commitment with which all these devotees had painstakingly prepared this venue. I will not possibly say painstakingly, because they would have done with great joy, and it filled my heart with that same kind of joy. You know, when anything is done with so much of love and joy, it percolates in the ambience, in the atmosphere there, and it filled each one of us. Swami sat for bhajans for about 20 minutes, and physically it appeared as if Mumbai was taking its toll on Swami, because Hadshi, everything was close by, and here in Mumbai the schedule was so tightly packed and distances were so long to be travelled, traffic. So Swami seemed to be a little tired, but he didn't allow that to come in the way of the schedule in any manner. He did everything that was there in the schedule, and I somehow felt that Swami was totally detached from his body. He had offered his body unto us devotees to do with it as we please, and whatever it was fine. He just wanted to give and give. Sometimes I just feel maybe we should have a beautiful, unforgettable body for some more time. Anyway, once this was complete, it was around 11:40, Swami received Aarti, Swami blessed the different devotees who came up on stage, and then Swami left. Swami had been invited by the Chief Minister to his residence, which was in the south of Bombay. Again, such a long distance to be covered, and Swami was going there. And for us, who were in the entourage, we were told that you can go and have sightseeing. You can do sightseeing. We were shunted away in that manner because, they didn't know what to do with us possibly. So have sightseeing, that was what our people told us. And in the hot sun, we sat in the bus, but it was fine because the bus was air conditioned and we were all doing bhajans and we were having a lovely satsang. So in satsang, even the harshest of sun feels okay. So we were headed towards our sightseeing, which is also in south of Bombay, and Swami was headed to the Chief Minister's residence. Midway in our journey, we were told that we had to turn back and we also had to go to the Chief Minister's residence. Why? Swami had called us. Dear brothers and sisters, I cannot emphasize enough number of times how Swami is the only one who thinks of us. The whole world, in whatever manner they think of us, it is only transactional, purely transactional. The level of selfishness and self-interest may vary, but there is always this selfishness or transactional nature in any worldly dealing. It's only God and Guru who is selfless and loves us not at the bodily level or mind level, but at the level of the Atma. Swami alone would want us, would need us, and all the attention and importance we were getting, we are getting, we will be getting is only because of Swami. People's love for Swami would get projected in part on us as well. And that is how we also headed to the Chief Minister's residence. And there, my God, crazy security. And two of us who had the cameras, Sai Prakash and myself, we were subject to the most number of searches and most suspicions were on us. I mean, they kept checking the bag multiple times and I felt a bit overwhelmed and a bit scared also because the number of times they were checking, they were asking, they were very strict looking, harsh, and oh my God, by the time we reached inside, that also, there was an entire maze. I felt like we were going through a puzzle. It was a narrow corridor, go here, go left, go right, and where were we headed to? Finally, after about 4 or 5 minutes of walking, we landed in a clearing and opening where a buffet had been arranged. All types of chaats and South Indian dishes, North Indian dishes, the feast had been laid out and a lot of people were enjoying the food. We were also told to join in and have the food, and that's what we did. But all this while, my focus was on where is Swami? Where is Swami? Where is Swami? All this is fine. All this food and merriment we will definitely get. Especially since this is the last, almost the penultimate day of the trip. We will not get Swami again later. So where is Swami? I wanted to utilize every moment with Swami. Usually any other place I would have just walked up and started searching, but in this place I was little scared of these security guards. Everywhere, the whole place was teeming with security guards with big guns. Anyway, I saw the door of the residence open and I just took my chance. I thought, okay, let me just walk in there very hesitatingly, holding my camera. I slowly climbed up the steps. To my relief, none of the security guards came near me. And then to my greatest relief, just on the other side of the door, a few meters away, I saw Swami. Ah, what a relief. I felt so happy, so strong, and so much confidence returned. With Swami in our life, with the knowledge that Swami is in our life, we get so much of self-confidence, motivation and energy and strength. That's what I had witnessed happening at Worli also. Swami's arrival brought so much energy and strength. And that's what I saw happening at the Chief Minister's bungalow to me personally, where I got so much confidence, so much joy, so much peace, so much comfort, confidence, everything just came. I just walked in now. And I understood that Swami himself was coming out. So Swami came to the porch of the house there, and then, you should have seen the transformation of the place. All those people who were there, they all became so ordered, stood, and they were standing and prostrating to Swami, holding namaskar. A few of them wanted to come up to Swami, and when Swami nodded encouragingly, they started moving up. I don't know, these must have been many bigwigs in the political circles, in the industrial circles, I don't know what. Everybody, they were specially invited guests, maybe about 200, 300 of them, and everybody, it's possibly the only time in history that it has happened like this, where at the Chief Minister's residence, people are not interested in the Chief Minister, but in the Supreme Lord of the Universe, naturally, right? Everybody wanted a piece of Swami, and the Chief Minister was introducing a few people to Swami, and Swami was blessing everybody, patiently sat and blessed. It was a crowd, no difference between these so-called VIPs and the so-called commoners, so-called devotee students. When it comes to Swami, everyone is the same. Swami's love is same for everyone, and everyone's response to Swami is the same. Rushing, trying to get a bit of him, a photo with him, a word with him, a touch. Oh, seeing such outpouring of devotion, it just made one feel more and more grateful for the opportunities bestowed. After blessing them, it took about 15-20 minutes. Swami then went into the residence. Swami went to the shrine room of the Chief Minister, and there Swami's picture was definitely there in the shrine. And even there, the family, the way they were conversing with Swami, I realized that irrespective of our position in society, our wealth, our influence, whatever, the yearning for being with God, the yearning for complete bliss, it is the same kind of things. They also wanted to give letters to Swami, they also wanted to touch Swami, they were also asking. In fact, the Chief Minister's wife was telling Swami that, Swami, these two daughters, one of them you gave a ring, the other one is now asking why Swami is not giving a ring, they want a ring. Swami just smiled, he did not oblige. Why Swami gives one person a ring and the other person he does not give, he alone knows. Because as I said, his love is not in a worldly level, like at the bodily and mind level. When I get something for my children, I get for both of them equal. God's love is equal, but it is like a doctor diagnosing a disease. He will give a pill for stomachache for someone. For the other patient, he will tell just go on fasting. For the next one, he'll tell surgery is needed. It's not that he loves the patient who needs surgery more, nothing like that. It's just that different needs are there. God knows our needs, and that's how He gives different things to different people. In our limited mind, we think, oh, Swami likes that person more, Swami likes this person less. These are reflections of our own inadequacies and lacunae, and we project them onto Swami. Swami is pure, absolute divinity. Blessing the Chief Minister and his family, Swami also gave them a private interview for about 10-15 minutes. After that, Swami left for the residence of another devotee, Sri Gokal Das, where he had promised him that he would take lunch. And that residence also happened to be close to the Brabourne Stadium, where a musical evening had been planned, and Sri Rahul Sharma, the son of the Santoor legend Sri Shiv Kumar Sharma, he was to give a concert. And again, this stadium, cricket stadium, had been selected because a lot of people could gather there. So as Swami left for the residence of this devotee, we were told that now you can go and complete your sightseeing. And that is how we went to the Gateway of India. We saw the magnificent Taj hotels, the old Taj, the new Taj. We also went to the Marine Drive, the area known as the Queen's Necklace, because at night with all the lights on from the sky, it looks like the Queen's diamond and precious stone studded necklace. We took some pictures there, but it was in the hot sun. But as I said, we were all very happy and blissful because the love of Swami and satsang had filled us. We got tired and we were given rooms in the West End Hotel and we were told to rest before coming to the Brabourne Stadium in the evening. And in the evening, we went to the Brabourne Stadium, 5:30 p.m. 1/3 or little more than that, between 1/3 to half of the stadium had been cordoned off, and the stands and the grounds were all filled with people. First time possibly that the cricket ground was filled like that with devotees of Bhagawan waiting for Swami to come. And there also I got a few brief moments with my parents. They had come there. I saw both my mom and dad and it felt so wonderful. Grateful to them for having prodded me along and pushed me towards Swami, which has given me all the fulfillment, joy and peace in my life. And Swami arrived. As soon as Swami arrived, the whole energy in the stadium again rose. Oh, you could feel that energy. And all the students were given a special seating area down where everyone sat. And I was taking photographs. Swami went up the ramp, and as he was going, for a long time he kept looking at me. And oh, it felt very, very, very nice. I said, thank you, Swami, thank you, Swami, thank you. Every moment that your eyes fall on me, I am blessed. I feel so happy. Swami went on the stage and there was now a surprise twist. I told you, right? A proposed Santur program was supposed to be there by Shri Rahul Sharma. Swami wanted the students to put up a music program. Wow. You know, everybody felt that joy now. Entourage, though it was, as I said, the last day, there was possibly the thing that it's all coming to an end. But what a grand finish it is going to be, because we are getting a chance to perform in this Brabourne Stadium, and we will be on stage next to Swami. One by one, with the greatest respect, reverence and love, the names were called out, and one by one everyone went on stage, took namaskar and took their positions. Mics were arranged. It was going to be a musical evening by the students, by Swami's entourage. Now I understood for what Swami was planning. In the first episode, right, I had narrated about how Swami was asking about who can sing, who will play harmonium, and it looked like Swami is planning for some Burra Katha or some kind of musical in Hadshi. It was all culminating here in Mumbai at the Brabourne Stadium, and I was particularly thrilled. Though I was not part of any singing, I was not singing or playing the instrument, but I was capturing all of this. I remember Swami asking Ravi Bhaiya there, have you incorporated swaras into your song? Swami had told him that when you sing your song, add these swaras, the sargam, sarigama, all those things into the song so that it makes a strong impression. And he nodded, he said, yes Swami, I did. And then it began. But it started with Ganesh Bhajan. I was thinking, this is a song program. So many songs they had practiced. Why are bhajans being sung? Maybe the first bhajan is Ganesh Bhajan and after that it will change, right? But it didn't. After the Ganesh Bhajan, a Krishna Bhajan began. And I thought, oh God, Swami, don't tell me that you have converted this music program into a bhajan session now. It's good for the devotees because they can all participate. But Swami, so nice. We have prepared such good songs. Swami, I have heard the practice. Every day they would be practicing, right? It's so fantastic, Swami. Please, I was praying. But I accepted that possibly it's just this and started walking back to the stage. The second bhajan ended and then began. Deva. Brother Sai Krishna and Brother Ravi Kumar sang that alap. The whole stadium reverberated and I got goosebumps. I was like, wow, yes, it is a music program. That was a superb beginning, and If at all anybody was wondering how can the evening get better, because this was such a superb beginning, next came a masterpiece by Ashwath Narayan. I don't know how do I begin describing it. He sang Shiva Shankari, a song that is very, very famous and popular, and it is awesome, sung by Ghantasala ji. Ghantasala Garu had sung it at great pace and great pitch, and Ashwath was here singing that song at a higher pitch, at 50% faster tempo, and the way he mesmerized everyone. Oh my god. It is best that you watch only that song that has been separately uploaded at this link. All these links that are coming up above will also be shared in the description section of the video, so you can go and check out all of that at the end of the video. Need not get worried as to, oh, I lost the link. So magnificently he sang and took everybody's breath away. If the previous song had got a roaring applause, this song got a reaction even better than that. A stunned silence. Everybody had even stopped breathing, it felt, the way he sang. Swami became so moved, so happy. And Swami said, let the program proceed. After that, I was on stage for the last part of the song, and sitting next to Brother Harish, who was blessed to push Swami's chair around. And I told him, my God, Ashwath killed it. That was our language. Killed it means you can't do better than that. That's over. Finished. Nothing can better that. And then Brother Harish said, not just the song, he killed the others also. I don't know how others are going to sing now after such a performance. But then it is Swami in everybody's heart who inspires, and that is how after that Brother Prabhakar and Brother Arvind Sai sang another beautiful song, followed by Brother Kaustubh Pare and Brother Abhinav. They also sang so beautifully. In fact, Swami changed Brother Kaustubh and Abhinav's song at the last moment, told them to sing a Meera Bhajan, and it is hats off to them that they sang what Swami wanted while incorporating all the notes and swaras that they had practiced for the other song. Great. That is the skill and ability. It was wonderful. The whole evening was so beautiful and amazing, and I just felt that this was the area where just a few months before terrorists had entered Bombay and had carried out some bombings and shootings, and it was a very, very tragic attack on the nation itself, on the financial capital of the nation. In that very same area, now Swami was spreading divine vibrations, and Swami says this is the way we deal with evil, negativity. You just can't remove the stench from a room, you light a fragrance instead. So also evil cannot be stamped out as it is. Along with wiping out the evil, we need to even spread positivity, bring in the fragrance of goodness. That is what happened at the Brabourne Stadium, after which Swami received Aarti, and of course, how can I forget, Swami said that he would distribute gifts to all the participants, and everybody, whoever participated in this music program, Swami said he would give white cloth pieces, safari suit pieces, and he was giving. I was wondering whether I would get or not, because I was not actually a participant of the program. But then I saw Brother Ganesh, he's not a singer. He was there, he was just playing his talam, and Swami asked him, what you did? He said, Swami, I played talam. So, and he got, I said, oh God, I should also played talam at least for one song, I would have also qualified. But then there was a teacher, Gopi sir. Swami asked him, what did you do? He said, Swami, I was clapping throughout. And Swami said, okay, good, and gave him his safari piece. Once everybody got it, was only me left. When I went, Swami asked, what did you do? I said, Swami, when Ashwath sang, I cried, Swami, because that was the truth. Swami said, okay, I got my safari piece. After that, Swami granted us group photos. We took group photos, and then we had to leave back to Dharmakshetra. After this, Swami visited actually the residence of Shri Jayant Patil, who was the finance minister for the state at that point in time. We were all told to head back to Dharmakshetra. When we went to Dharmakshetra, we got to know that Sri Ratan Tata had come to meet Swami, and he was informed that Swami has gone, and therefore after dinner, by the time he comes back, such a long distance, it might get quite late. And Mr. Ratan Tata insisted that he would wait and see. And Swami came at around 10:15 or 10:20. And at 10:30, Swami agreed to meet Sri Ratan Tata, and it was beautiful. I think for the first time in my life, I am witnessing an interview so late. In fact, Sri Ratan Tata's relationship with Swami is so unique and special, and I do hope that you have watched this video linked above, which speaks of the beautiful experiences that Mr. Ratan Tata shared with Swami. It is also there, as I said, in the description. So once that got over 11:30, it was when Swami retired, and all of us also retired. Very, very, very late, extremely late, but we were reliving the beautiful day that had gone by, and we didn't want the day to become November 2nd at all, because Swami, the last day, we don't want this trip to end. Mournfully, the next morning we had our breakfast, and we were all waiting at Satyadip at around 10 o'clock. The alumni of the Sathya Sai Institute of High Learning had also gathered at Satyadip because they had prepared a video called Satyadip Uvacha. Satyadip is Swami's residence in Dharmakshetra, and it was a documentation of the beautiful times that Dharmakshetra had seen through the eyes of Satyadip, Swami's residence. So they wanted Swami to view it, and when Swami came out around 10:45 or 11, he obliged. He sat and watched this documentary, which was very beautiful and nice. After that, he granted group photos to all of them. He spoke to all of them, and everybody's heart was filled with joy and gratitude. And when Swami got to know that in the hall below, which is Shantideep, devotees had gathered, he said, no, I have to grant them also darshan. So Swami came down in the car, and then he entered the Shantideep hall. Oh, the devotees were so thrilled. They had not expected. They definitely had not expected that Swami would come and grant darshan there. But Swami granted them darshan not just in Shantideep hall. Swami then went below and went to the stage area also, where again there were thousands who had gathered, and Swami was sitting there for bhajan. As I said, physically, Swami's body had got so fatigued, and yet Swami wanted to give and give. It is so inspiring. Such sacrifice, such sacrifice the Supreme Being makes. It is very, very touching, dear brothers and sisters. Very touching at a human level when you see somebody who is nearing 85 years of age just wanting to give and subjecting his body to so much. Oh, really grateful, Swami, that we got an opportunity to witness true selflessness in action. I kept taking pictures, got some really beautiful pictures. Even there, Swami seemed to be tracking me with his eyes. He kept seeing where I was going, and that's how I got a few direct look photos. So beautiful, so heartwarming. After that, again, Swami went up. It was lunchtime. We had all already packed our luggage, and they had all been tagged, labeled, and been sent to the airport. Lunchtime, Swami did another sweet thing. He knew that this would be the final lunch for so many people along with him, right? So he ate so slowly. First of all, he ate so little that he ate so slowly so that 2 batches of people could sit and dine along with him. Look at that love, Swami was eating so slowly, pecking at the food almost. One batch finished, and Swami said, yes, get up, rise, go wash your hands. Asked for the next batch also to come and sit along. So he blessed 2 batches of people to have the lunch with him, the final lunch in the sense in Mumbai. No more we would be having this trip, right? After that, the organizers had arranged for many gifts to be given to us members of the entourage, and just like in Hadshi we had this session, there was a session of gift giving here. In this case, Swami just told, you distribute the gift, because there were so many things, diaries, pens, and so many things. So it was not like in Hadshi where Swami himself gave to each one of us. Swami said, distribute it to all of them. So we were not satisfied, So Swami, the gift is not at all important. It's about getting from you and getting little more of you, as much of you as possible. And so when we realized that Swami would inevitably be leaving now for the airport, not knowing what else to do, we started that famous epic song, Madhura Mohana Ghana Shama Sundara Sai. The song is so beautiful in its lyrics, in its feelings, in its tune. Every time we have sung this, or anybody has sung, Swami has stopped to listen. And that is what happened here also. Swami stopped to listen. This song has a beautiful long history with Swami, and that is captured in this link above. Do watch this story and understand the power and beauty and magic of this song. I'm sure after seeing that video, you will also want to learn this song to sing it out to him. Especially that one paragraph which says, what is the use of this body that cannot serve you? What is the use of these eyes that cannot see you? You know, dear brothers and sisters, as we sang this, Swami also joined in. Swami is also saying, what is the use of these eyes that do not see you? What is the use of this body that does not serve you? We feel that this is a song that the devotee sings to the Lord. The same song the Lord is singing to the devotee. That is the love. That is this beautiful love. We sang this song, and then Swami sat in the car. We sat in our vehicles. We all went to the airport. And once in the aircraft, as it took off, even before it took off, so many people wanting photographs with Bhagawan, and Sai Prakash and myself were there in the front taking photos and videos of the different people who were with Swami. And after the plane took off, I requested Brother Satyajit whether we also, the people of the entourage, could also get individual photos with Swami, because in this whole trip, none of us had got individual photos with Swami, though we had got a few group photos. And he asked Swami, and Swami was more than happy. Swami said, yes, yes, come front. And the All India President, Mr. Srinivasan, who was sitting beside Swami, very graciously he vacated that seat and he said, no, please take photos. I don't want to come into that. And he moved. So that is how all of us who were part of the entourage, all of us got pictures with Swami, and memorable indeed. Personally also, it is the best picture that I have got with Swami. And more than that, there was a very special conversation that happened, where Swami asked about, if I can say so, about a girlfriend. But that is another story. In fact, it is such a long story, such a detailed story, such an interesting story that I have covered it in two separate parts. The first part is linked above here. It is also there in the description section. You can definitely have a look at that. But that was memorable 2-3 minutes of interaction with Swami. After that, our flight landed in Puttaparthi, and we all knew that as the wheels hit thud, we felt a thud in our heart. Oh no, the trip is over. The trip is over. What do we do? But well, as I said, life has to go on. Life has to move on. Swami's trip to Hadshi came to an end. What is there? I mean, I know there is that feeling of sorrow, but we always have to remember that those moments that Swami has granted are for us to cherish forever in our hearts. In fact, a couple of days later, when we got the opportunity to offer our gratitude to Swami for giving us the chance to accompany him to Hadshi and Mumbai, Swami said, yes, gratitude is good, but more important is for you to remember and recollect those memories, cherish those memories, because, note these words, dear brothers and sisters, Swami said, a time will come when these opportunities won't be there. At that time, how strongly and intensely you cherish and relive these memories, that strongly and intensely you will experience the same. That is the power of the Bhagavata, the Sai Bhagavata, and that is the reason for this channel, dear brothers and sisters. That is the reason why you all come to listen and why I come here to speak, right? Because we want to relive this, because as per Swami's promise, when we relive these episodes, we are literally experiencing them in our own lives. Dear Swami, may every moment of our life we spend in reliving and reminiscing those beautiful moments with you. Let us spend every moment of our life with you, and every passing moment, may the love that we have for you in our heart keep growing stronger. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram, Jai Jai Sai Ram.